Okay, so what are we gonna see in here now?
All right, so here, of course, we got our office spaces. This is where the staff and most of the sales guys work out of. But you're going to see the showroom. You're going to see examples of different flooring types that we can do, different branding opportunities that we can do on the flooring and the benches.
Turf.
Rubber flooring, ultra tile for the dumbbell areas. So different flooring types for different functional areas. Cardio equipment, a lot of things that we can do as far as your full project layout and all that kind of
Okay,
stuff.
cool.
Yep. Come on
Really
in.
looking forward to this.
There's no limits on filming here.
No limits here.
Nice. Tell me.
This is where all the magic happens.
Yeah.
So there's a bathroom down here. I don't know if you want to set your stuff down.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Really nice,
How was it?
architectural plan.
You like it?
Yeah, it's huge.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
It's a big space.
Yeah, it must take. There's a lot of logistics putting it all together, I think.
There very much is. Yeah.
Impressive. You have some expectations when you come over,
Yeah.
but it's way bigger than I thought.
Oh, good. That's
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Very cool. I think the amount of time we've been in business, we've expanded really quick.
Yeah, he said, was it 8 years now?
Around 8 years.
Yeah.
We launched in 2015.
Yeah.
So this is coming up on the 8th year.
Yeah. I was thinking when something is as new as that, it's probably smaller,
Right.
but it's
Yeah.
getting big fast.
It's grown quick, man.
I told him kind of the timeline on everything
Yeah.
and kind of how things started, and then
Yeah.
you know, from USA days, around 60,000 square feet at the first warehouse, and then places all over the country, then USA, and then to double or almost
Yeah.
triple that size into the new warehouse space. So it's been fun to watch this whole progression.
Yeah.
It must be fun when you take your time and energy and put it into some project, like I told you, and you see it like pays off and
Yeah.
It does.
just grows.
Yeah.
Watching it grow.
Yeah,
And then
that's
to
a
see
very
the-
satisfying feeling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think too just to see how many people we have.
Yeah.
Like the employees, I think like we had an idea.
How many people
And a
are at
drink.
USA?
So USA had like 45 maybe
Yeah.
when they started. Yeah. I think
So,
total in
where
both,
we at now?
both businesses are around the 180,
Yeah.
180.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
Oh
lot of
yeah.
people.
In a
Yeah.
short amount of time.
A lot of overhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
A lot of overhead. A lot of expenses. But that's what it takes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just telling them how much of a family effort this is. Like everybody is all in 100%. Everybody
Yeah.
believes in what we do and is excited about the product. We're excited when we bring a new piece out. Like everybody knows about it. And most of the time we've had sales meetings where we talked about the pieces beforehand, and it was like everybody's a big part of it. And so everybody, is on the front lines going to war for this company. It's not just, you don't just clock in and
Yeah.
clock out. It's
That's
very,
the thing. I was telling him about you have equipment that's it's probably good, but it doesn't have the edge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean by that?
Right.
It's a good bench press, but the handles where you hold.
Yeah.
It's everything with this kind of equipment is like a bit better than what everybody else.
yeah, the attention
And
to
if
detail.
I were to buy something else than this, I would let's say the equipment didn't meet my expectations.
Yeah.
I had to choose something else. I would feel, fuck, what should I choose
Right.
for my last gym?
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
I would have a big problem.
Right.
So I think, it's just the timing for when I found this product
Yeah.
and for when we got the new location
Yeah,
is like,
perfect.
Oh, that's
Everything's
great.
it
lined
must
up.
be some kind of faith or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's
the
good.
timing is good.
Yeah.
So
No, I think it is the attention to detail. It's because, as Chris was saying, like the passion people have,
Yeah.
and we actually care. I mean, there's so many certain pieces that we still want to tweak to. We feel like we can make it better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think if you have that mentality, you're on a successful path because
Yeah.
you're not just like, it works. Well, yeah, it works, but is it the best it could be?
Yeah.
And I think that's what it takes.
Yeah, and probably a lot of other equipment that's being made is built by someone who doesn't understand or
Correct.
probably work out themselves.
Yeah.
They are selling products, but they don't work out.
Right.
like you should be involved in some way if you're gonna have a
Yeah.
good product.
100%.
Yeah.
You can engineer. If somebody said, if we went to an engineering school,
Yeah.
or found an engineer and said, I need a leg extension,
Yeah.
they can design a leg extension. They can look at pictures and be like, oh, there's your leg extension.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't mean that is what it needs to be. Because what does it feel like when you've got it loaded up from the pivot points and different, where are you trying to target when you're squeezing? Like the different details that when you're underneath a bar, whether it's a press or squat, you can't read that in a book.
No.
You have to be able to physically feel that, and then
Yeah.
if you can translate that to machines,
It's like walk the talk.
that's exactly
Right.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flex always says, and he coined this: by athletes for athletes.
Yeah.
Like people that actually know how this stuff should feel. Those are the ones creating it with an engineer, not just an engineer saying this. Like we have massive input on this is what we need to do, and then they're helping from a material side
Yeah.
figure out what materials will be structurally,
Yeah.
structurally the best, etc. So
But making, it's a lot of different types of equipment
Yes.
now. It must takes a lot of time making each
Oh, yeah, the prototype.
the,
process.
the thinking, how to put it into
Yeah.
okay, how it's gonna be okay, like this. Must takes
Takes
some
time.
efforts
Yeah.
and time. Yeah.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
and I think it takes a lot of just trial and error.
Yeah.
Because you can put it in a SolidWorks file, like and see, okay, this moves accurately.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean it translates to how it feels.
Right.
And some of the most difficult ones are the more pendulum type movements that aren't just a straight push or pull.
Yeah.
Because they're on an arc and gravity. If gravity wasn't there, that's the problem.
Yeah.
So trying to figure out where those pivot points need to be, and then how do you not lose tension?
Yeah.
Like on the leg extension, leg curl, we just did a plate loader version. And
Yeah, I saw that,
we
yeah.
nailed the plate, we nailed the extension at first, but the leg curl was terrible.
Yeah.
Range of motion was not good.
Yeah.
And it also was creeping up your calf as you were
Yeah.
in the concentric port of
Yeah.
the movement. So we made a change, and then we screwed the leg extension up,
Yeah.
and we nailed the seated leg curl. And then we made I think it was a third or fourth modification, and we finally got it where it needs to be. But it is a lot of trial and error, and how we'll do it, they'll like literally cut off a weld
Yeah.
and weld at different spots,
Yeah.
and weld it back, and let's try that area with the plate.
That takes time.
It takes time. So, but I think that we have, it's almost a blessing and a curse. We've proven how fast we can put out products, and people still expect that pace.
Yeah.
That's the downside, but at the same time, like, dude, nobody else has come out that many products as fast. Never happened.
No.
And that's what we are proud of. Like,
And you have products that I don't think so many people, no other brands have.
correct.
Let's say the donkey calf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not many.
I've
really.
seen it before.
Very few. Very
I've seen the movement, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
not
Yeah, like-
anyone
You gotta go-
putting it into
yeah.
You're right.
equipment.
Yeah. Flex magazines, bodybuilders sitting on each other. During,
Yeah,
you know.
That's right.
How do you
Mimic
make
that movement.
some movement where you have to be two people sitting on each other
Yeah.
or something
Right.
Yeah.
into equipment?
Yeah.
While you guys
Someone
are
has
here,
to
try
do
to
it.
mess around with some of the stuff and feel
sure.
it for yourself too.
Yeah, that's the
And one
plan.
one thing I'll tell you too. So I started as a customer. So I've been coaching for about 10 years.
Yeah.
I bought the hack squat back in February of
Yeah.
2021.
Yeah.
So I went through the whole entire process as an actual customer. And I get to work for these guys, which is awesome. But everything that like Chris is telling you, everything about the whole process, when you get told something, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
It's very direct. It's very honest. I
Yeah.
went through it myself, so it's awesome. Plus, it's even better because they make awesome stuff.
Yeah.
It's like you get like what you're told is what it is, and then you get to actually feel and experience it. It's pretty cool. So
That's cool. Thank you,
yeah,
Jordan.
yeah,
That's-
man.
Nice.
Definitely play around on it. Feedback, any feedback, positive and negative is good. That's how we get better.
Yep.
Yeah, of course. Of
Oh,
course.
yeah.